Is it? As Ivan throws up GG, and it was Magician of Faith. Oh, and he did it. And that is awesome that Mr. Big Noodle will be going to the Go Format World Championship and did it in undefeated, spectacular fashion.
This is easy.
What is up, GOAT World? It is me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you again with another GOAT Format video, fresh off of his PWCQ 57 victory. I have none other than your, oh my goodness, this duelist is playing one of the coolest, spiciest decks I've seen in a long time. Backed by popular demand, I have none other than your PWCQ 57 winner, Mr. Big Noodle. Check him out, baby. Air horns all around. First, Mr. Noodle. Can I call you Mr. Noodle, or does it got to be Mr. Big Noodle? I mean, I'm trying to be politically correct.
Or just
here.
Noodle is fine.
Okay, Noodle.
Anything's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna call you Mr. Big Noodle. We're putting some respect on this thing. First, I got to say thank you for coming by the show and talking about this deck. I thought it was one of the coolest decks I've seen in a very, very long time. And congratulations on your win. I know you've been working really hard. I'm glad to see you back on the grind out here getting your dubs. And now you're going to Worlds. So real quick, just take a little bit of time for people who don't know you. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Talk about how you got into GOATs, man. And then we're going to jump right into this deck profile.
My name is Mr. Big Noodle, or Vincent Vendetta. Well, when I was a little kid, I pretty much just collected the cards, and I kind of lived out in the country, so I didn't really get to play very much. And back when GOAT format was around, like, yeah, I was just playing like at school, and I wasn't playing by the proper rules or anything. I went to my first locals in like 2009, somewhere around there, and I was playing just, my first deck was Exodia. I was playing Exodia. I was playing just like Final Countdown. I was playing like decks like that and losing. Never even made it to top 8 in the locals, and there was only like 16 players, so I was not very competitive back then. And then I was playing Nurse Burn up until 2011. And I still don't think I ever made a top 8. I was like really playing very, very, very casually. And then I stopped playing from like 2011 until like 2021. My friend told me about a GOAT format tournament where there was $20 on the line. And then I've been playing since, I think it was since 2021.
And I've noticed, I've been following your game for a little bit, Noodle. I've been following your rise. You know, you've been going to Worlds. You've been having some successes in certain tournaments. And you are a certified dealer in spice. You know what I'm saying? I see some of the decks you've played in the past, and I've seen some of the success you've had in the past. You have a lot of success playing some off-meta stuff, some rogue stuff, some really, really cool decks. So tell me about yours, because I'm a certified spice addict, you know, as you may know. Tell me about your connection to playing like off-meta decks and rogue decks and GOAT format, and what do you get when you, like, what is the drive that makes you want to do that?
Well, to be honest, like, even when I was a kid and I went to that first locals, I never played a single real deck. Ever. I always played rogue, and there was like way more rogue than this, even like just off like alt win decks and stuff. I never even tried playing a regular deck before. It just never appealed to me at all, and probably just because I really, the most fun part of the game for me is just deck building, to be honest. If I could, I would just build the decks, and then I would just have a top player play the decks, you know, because I make so many mistakes in the game. I'm trying to improve, but yeah, I really like finding like what deck cards are overrated and underrated, and then just trying to build an interesting deck. And then, but playing some real decks over the past couple of years, like I've been playing Warrior a lot. That did help me a lot. It's something I really highly recommend rogue players do, actually, is because I went so many years not winning with rogue decks, or maybe having a win here or there. And then I was like, oh, if I ever played, and this is what rogue players usually think, it's like, if I ever played a meta deck, I would just win every tournament. It would be so easy. They're so overpowered. And then I eventually did it. I was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to show everybody. The only reason I've been losing is because I have not been playing a meta deck. I played Warrior, and I just kept losing still. I was like, what is happening? This is not possible. And then for the past like year straight, I've been playing Warrior and slowly getting better at it. And I realized actually the meta decks take a lot of skill to play too. I did get some wins. I won the French Invitational after many, many months of practicing. I won the GOAT Friday tournament, I think. I went 7-0 in that one. Not that many players, but still 7-0 with Warrior. But that was like a year of training with Warrior. But now, you know, itching to get back to the rogue, that's what I'm doing.
If the spice is in your blood, you gotta go for it. You gotta go with the spice. Noodle, you did something crazy with this one. So as you know, PWCQ 57, that stream is up. Make sure you guys go back and watch that stream. I tried to feature Mr. Big Noodle as many times as I could because this deck was blowing my mind live on air. So Noodle, please, without further ado, tell us about this deck. Tell us how you put this thing together. Tell us about these card choices. We got to talk Fear from the Dark. We got to talk Fiend Maker Cyber. We got to talk about these Cybersteins and the ratios and why you did it this way, because it is super interesting to me. No secrets. Okay, we're all exposed right here. From Mr. Noodle, here it is. Tell us about this deck.
Well, I built this deck less than an hour before the tournament,
Okay.
which is a classic move. Although this time around, I did actually have a good night's sleep, so that was actually probably pretty important. I usually have like a couple hours, but yeah, less than an hour, maybe like 45 minutes before the tournament started. I didn't know what I was gonna play. I started thinking like, okay, if I'm gonna, because I've been playing Warrior recently. If I want to play a rogue deck again, I have to come at it at a different angle. So I started thinking, because I've actually been playing a lot of these other formats recently, like Critter, Imperial, Yada, Yugi Kaiba, and Edison. With Edison, I was actually really analyzing Edison, and in Edison, to be honest, I think if a turbo deck played in Edison, I think it would get absolutely cooked. It would be destroyed in like 2 or 3 turns.
Okay.
And the reason why isn't because in Edison, nobody cares about card advantage. Like, you are not focusing on card advantage. Maybe every once in a while here or there, but 99% of the time, you're just, okay, how do I deal with their biggest threats? And then how do I use all of my threats and do 5,000 damage per turn? Every deck in Edison does 5,000 damage per turn. Summon 2 or 3 synchros. It's extremely easy. If you played an Edison deck versus a turbo deck, the Edison deck would win because they win in like 2 or 3 turns, 4 turns. Especially if you don't have much defense, which Turbo doesn't. And then I was thinking, like, how could I build an Edison deck in Go format? That was actually the inspiration for this deck. I was like, how do I build an Edison deck in Go format? One deck that's kind of similar is Reasoning Gate, because it can do like 5,000 damage, no problem, but it's not well-rounded. In Edison, all of these decks, like, they can do all that damage, but they're still well-rounded. They still have a ton of spell and traps, a ton of versatility. They're not glass cannons, you know,
Right.
like playing a bunch of True Nades and stuff like that. So I was like, how do I make a well-rounded deck that can summon a bunch of monsters in Go format? And then I was thinking, well, zombies, you can use Book of Life to special summon the zombies. For the tuners, basically we don't have many options, but one option is Cyberstein.
Okay.
Cyberstein is the tuner of Go format. It summons fusions just like synchros. Yeah, so I was looking at this and I was noticing they don't even play like any beaters with Turtle, because they summon, you know, like Plague Spreader and stuff, so they can synchro summon. They're attacking way more often, right? So you would think that in Edison, it's actually even more important that Turtle has a Ryokoki or something like that to summon off of it, because they're being attacked all the time. Well, in Go format, your Turtles are not being attacked very much, especially with Turbo, right? And if they're not playing Ryokoki or any equivalent, because it's such a dead draw, and I've had such a hate relationship with Ryokoki, just dead drawing it over and over and over and over playing zombies. So I was like, no more Ryokoki. And then I was looking, they have 2 or 3 Kaias, so I threw in some Zaborg. And then for the tuners, I have Stein. And then I would play like Raiko equivalent, which would be like either a Night Assailant or a Merchant, which you see on the side there, which is very similar because it mills monsters to the graves that you can use to summon BLS or use Book of Life. But the problem with that is that in Edison, 0 decks play Nobleman of Cross out in the main, and in Go format, every deck plays Nobleman. So I would love to play some flips. I just can't. Maybe in the side deck. And then that's basically it. And if you look, I have a lot of spell and traps. People don't attack as much in Go format. My versatility instead would be Dust Shoot, Jar of Greed, Dust Tornado, etc.
But I gotta know. I mean, that is honestly, that's a great explanation. I love to hear that. I love to getting inspiration from different formats and bringing it back to Go is always going to be cool. Current back to Go, past formats back to Go. I think that's always really interesting when you can do that. But why? Oh, why? Noodle, why Fear? Why Fear from the Dark? I've seen this card. Obviously, Dark Crisis, as you may or may not know, is my favorite overall set. So I've pulled Fear from the Dark more times than I care to remember. And it's a card that just seems like bulk. You know, it seems very unplayable. Fiend Maker Cyber is another classic fan favorite card. Everyone loves it. And you managed to get both of those cards into this deck. Why did you make those choices? And how does that go into your Edison to GOAT theory or your Diva Zombie in GOAT theory?
If you are trying to beat Turbo, okay, there's really only 2 ways to beat Turbo. You can't win by out card advantage in Turbo, right? You will never get more card advantage than Turbo does. So you can win by 2 other ways. You can use what Warrior does, which is they negate everything that Turbo tries to do with all of their cards, like, you know, negating the flip summon, the flips, all that stuff, right? And then just slowly get in the damage. Or you can try to overwhelm them, right? by just doing as much damage as possible. And if you want to do that, you need to special summon as much as possible. And Fear from the Dark special summons, and Regenerating Mummy doesn't. Despair does special summon too, as 2800 attack, but you can't normal summon it. And throughout the entire tournament, I was normal summoning Fear from the Dark all the time. Like every game, I was normal summoning it. It's extremely important. And if they were Despair, they would just be dead in my hand the whole game. Fear, you can normal summon it, and you can get that special summon in. And every single possible way I can special summon, I wanted to do that. And yeah, so that's why I played Fear over Regenerating Mummy. And I was actually, I've been debating with Alefia whether Fear is better than Regenerating Mummy. He likes Regenerating Mummy more. But if you look at the attack, so like 1700 attack 8 versus 1800, a lot of people think that 1700 is so much worse than 1800, but really it's not, because most people are not playing Kaiku, especially in the main, except for Warrior. And Warrior is not, I played against one Warrior player the whole tournament, right? And Turbo doesn't really main Kaiku either. So what other 1800 attack monsters are there? There's Grandmaster, but again, that's usually Warrior. 1700 is actually, in my opinion, the real cutoff that is really important, because it gets over Tribe and it gets over Breaker after it gets rid of its token. So 1700 is really all you need. It also gets over Blade Knight, that's not boosted. Obviously, 1800 is better, but it's not as much better as people think. 1700 is really all you need. One very, very last thing I wanted to mention was that, because I know people are still going to be thinking that Regenerating Mummy is better than Fear from the Dark. In the tournament, Fear from the Dark did win me a game where they duoed me. I summoned Fear from the Dark, and then I used Stein and everything, and I had just enough for game, where if it was Regenerating Mummy, I wouldn't have been able to do that, and I might not have won the tournament. And then so when Regenerating Mummy is better than Fear, it's only a little bit better, but when Fear is better, it can actually win you the whole game, you know? And if you look at this example of a zombie list in Edison, they had Dark Arm Dragon and Chaos Sorcerer. So my version of the Dark Arm Dragon is the BLS, and I would like to have a Chaos Sorcerer in this deck, but there's just not enough Light and Darks. So I wanted another monster that can special summon again, right? That's the whole point. I'm trying to special summon as much as possible. I need something that special summons without having it needing too much setup. Basically, Fiend Mega Cyber was there. It was one of the only options. It special summons without having to go neg 1. And if you're behind, there's a lot of benefits. If you're behind, it helps you get back into the game. You could play Gigantes or something, but it only has 1900 attack. You know, doesn't, and also there's not very much Earths in this deck right now.
And a huge benefit of this thing, as you know, Gravekeeper Spy is the meta. Everyone's playing Gravekeeper Spy, so having Fiend Mega Cyber being able to pressure the GK Spies, I think, is also a really neat thing that this card can do. I love that explanation. I mean, it all makes sense to me, Noodle, and it makes sense to you. And you played it, and it was doing great. All right, so talk about the side deck. But before we get into the side deck, talk about your obsession with the trap card, Bottomless Trap Hole. Why are you rocking 3 bottomless everywhere you go? And then talk about this side deck. Also, the Sinister Serpent. There's so much to talk about this side deck. Why you put it together this way for this tournament?
So honestly, like I said, I made this deck 45 minutes before the tournament started, and I submitted the deck about a minute and a half, 2 minutes before the tournament started. And then at that point, I actually had Scapegoat and Metas in the side. And that's actually why I have Serpent and Merchant in there. Because I realized literally a minute before the tournament started, I'm like, wait a minute, Warrior is going to be siding in King Tiger against me. I can't be playing Scapegoat. So I quickly took them out and then put in the Bottomless and the Saku, and I didn't have time to take out the Serpent and Merchant. And I submitted it 30 seconds before the tournament started, by the way.
Noodle, I thought you did.
So I know everybody's been theorizing about what... Dude,
I'm like those literature teachers, man. They're trying to, what did the poet mean by green dress? And I'm like, oh, Noodle's he's got this serpent in his deck, and maybe he can put it in. He's got these ratios, this crazy futuristic move. And no, it's just a slight timing convenience thing. So there you go. There's the secret. So if you had to replace this, if you had to remake this side deck, because we are going to take this on a ladder, Noodle. We are going to take this out there. We're going to put some dubs. If you want to make some changes, what would you change up? Because obviously you want to cut the Serpent. You probably want to cut a couple things from the side deck. What would you put in that position if you had to change it?
Well, the Merchant is actually still decent, although I didn't side it in really. Maybe one time. I don't know if I didn't really use it, though. It didn't really go with my plan. I wanted more to attack, so you could still play Merchant. The one thing I that's missing, which I didn't realize until the tournament started, is I don't have anything to counter control in the side. And I played against a lot of control this tournament, and I very luckily still won. But yeah, I would definitely put some Azura Priest in there, or Token Thanksgiving, which would let you use Stein more than once. Or
okay, so what are you putting there? You want Token or you want Assura?
Both.
You guys got the updated latest and greatest, man. And I think this is let's save it. This is really cool. So folks at home, if you're watching this video, I hope you appreciate the explanation from Mr. Big Noodle. I love what he had to say about it. I think the deck is super duper cool. And maybe this can inspire you. So get into the comment section down below and let me know what you would do to make this deck a little bit better, or how you would play it, or maybe you can, take this as something that you can grow from. But Noodle, you're in the program, you're in the booth. We got to take this thing onto the ladder and give it the true test, the JDZ test. If I can win with it, then it's definitely viable, because I'm super unlucky. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to set this thing as default, Noodle. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Are you locked in and engaged?
I am locked in.
All right, let's duel, man.
And engaged.
Let's duel. Let's find some unwitting agent that's going to come out here. I rolled a 1. How do you pick your RPS, Noodle?
So I use the Chrome extension, Dueling Book Unlock, which automatically does RPS.
Oh, okay.
randomly.
Okay. So you're out here plug-in. You're plug-in gang. Okay, I'm dice roll gang. I'm not plug-in gang. I'm regular gang. So I'm picking a 1. I rolled a 1. Okay, I roll again. All right, that's a 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're rock gang again. Destroyed. Didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. Let me flip the screen over here. There we go. He didn't stand a chance. Okay. Yo, Lady Command Knight. Love you, JDZ. Love you too. Love you too, Lady Command Knight. Oh, we got some love out here. So we got a subscriber out here watching Noodle. We got to be on our game now. Every time someone says this, I get absolutely body bagged. So we're going.
Oh, we're winning this one easy.
Oh, hands looking great. Hands looking great. Okay, so I got pot. I'm ripping it. No hesitation. Okay, we're ripping. Boom, boom. Draw 2. Boom. And we got shoot. Hands looking great. So what's play from here? Do you go are you summon turtle?
So I never set game 1 because of Nobleman.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I would normal summon turtle.
Okay. Set shoot, set space gang, play shoot, summon Stein, breaker, and just win next turn. I'm feeling the energy. What do you think?
You could also just set trap dust shoot.
I think they're going to have a trap. They're going to have a trap. I can feel it. Feel it.
In the tournament, I probably would have just set dust shoot, but it's hard to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they always have breaker game 1. They always do.
Oh, they got breaker. We can let them have it. Let them have it. You can have it.
Yeah.
I'm lagging. I'm lagging pretty hard. DB. Okay. Cool. And I'm gonna shoot him. We're gonna shoot up. Wait. Let me shoot, please.
You could wait, actually.
You think so?
It's too late now. Yeah, a lot of times I've been waiting for them to use Heavy Storm.
Oh, they got goats. Huh? So the hand is Mirror, Thunder, Sangan, Serpent, Shoot. This is terrible. This is not good for us. But we do have that Assura Priest, and we do have those dudes we just added. So I think are we send back Sangan Gang, or yeah, we'll send back Sangan Gang. Boom. I like it. I think we're chilling. We're still chilling, Noodle. And I also got to know, I meant to ask you, why Mr. Big Noodle? What's the story behind that?
It's not too exciting, to be honest. I was making a username back in high school, and then I live in Canada, and I was looking in my room, and there was a package of Mr. Noodles, instant noodles, and then I just...
Mr. Noodles, taste the flavor of love.
Mr. Big Noodle. That's basically it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair. That works. You kind of look like Dr. Robotnik right now. Your whole aesthetic is very mad scientist, and it fits the personality of your decks. So I thought I'd tell you that as a compliment.
Works with Cyberstein.
Oh, so he's got shoot and force. Are we trying to MST in phase to hopefully grab that shoot, or maybe even the goats? If we can hit the goats or the shoot, I think they're both
prefer
good.
to hit the goats.
I would love to hit the goats. Which one is it? They always hit
middle.
Yeah, it's always the most important one. I'm taking the middle. I'm taking that one. That's
usually they scapegoat is always in the middle. They always put scapegoat in the middle.
Okay, so that is either trap dash shoot or mirror force. We'll find out here soon. We got double Stein, so they might be cooked here. Okay, we're going to show. They'll leave them with TD, Serp, and mirror force. They probably send back Breaker. They'll probably send back Breaker. Send back the
To
Breaker.
be honest, I kind of already forgot what was in their hand.
They have Mirror Force. They have 2 Thunder Dragons and a Sinister Serpent. Is there a world? Let's see. What is that? How much damage is that? 42 and 12. What do you think, man? What do you think? Thinking here.
Well, Ryu Senshi, like they have the Mirror Force, which is really annoying. Yeah, you could go Ryu Senshi.
Is their world would just go Ryu Senshi and just try to push because their graveyard is not set up. They just got 2 Thunder Dragons, Serpent, and Force. I say we go for it, man. I say we YOLO it and just live life on the edge, dude.
We're definitely summoning Stein, yeah.
We pay 5, and then we can grab. I'm thinking
if they didn't have the Mirror Force, we would play this a lot differently. But yeah,
normally
I would go like the Last Warrior. They have the Mirror Force, right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna brick, and then we could just keep the pressure mounting with this Senshi. Let's do it. Let's just try it out, man. Let's just see what we can do, and then we're gonna battle for a lot of damage. Hopefully enough to get them below 5,000. That's the goal, and we did do that. So now Snatch Steal is not as great. Main 2.
I would still set Torrential, I think. Something crazy might happen. I don't know.
Oh, you're in the booth with JDZ, man. Something crazy always will happen. Hopefully they just set that Serpent and get blasted here. Hopefully that's the Serpent, and that's another trap. That's the Mirror Force, and that's another one. Oh, good grief. Good
The other one's fake.
The other one's fake. So one is real, one is fake. Can't be more goats, right? I say we send the pressure, dude. I say we send the farm. We go Pyramid Turtle and just keep it downhill, right?
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm attacking. We're going in with this guy.
Yep.
They go Mirror Force. You're taking 1,000. I'm taking it off. I don't care. They're thinking about it, dude. This is cool, man. This is cool. I'm feeling it, dude. I'm feeling it, Noodle.
Another thing I was thinking about is actually just playing Regenerating Mummy instead of Turtle.
Okay, so they're going to RB. Target my guy. I'll give him 1,000.
See, yeah, you can just negate both.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay. You're gonna have to draw out of this, buddy. You're gonna have to draw out of this one, pal. I'm gonna pay 1,000.
Hold up. Do we have game?
Is this game? I can't count.
I think so.
I think I can't do basic mathematics. Okay, this is.
I thought it was, but
oh, we're gonna pay another 1,000, dude. We can. That's not a once per turn. That's not a once per turn, duelist. You're gonna take 1,000 there, and then we're gonna take 12. And then we're going to come in with 12. And then we're going to come in with GG1. So we kind of got lucky there. We got a little fortunate. Fortune favored us. Trap That Shoot is really strong. Cyberstein is obviously broken as hell. And your theory kind of worked, man. It felt like we came down, we saw their hand, we sent back their play, and then we just overwhelmed them with a resounding force.
Yeah. So now even though it's not turbo, it's the same thing. It's like if you let them draw half their deck, they're gonna get set up, and then you can't beat them. You know, you need a win early.
All right.
Usually.
So side decking. It seemed like they're playing Chaos Control deck. So I like these. I like the Assure Priest. Do you want to You want to go back to the token gang, or do you want to just go Assure Priest and Vibrate gang?
I say let's try the token Thanksgiving.
Let's do it.
Take out the Jar of Greeds.
Okay.
Take out a Dust Shoot.
Okay, because we are going second. Dust Shoot is a little bit worse going second, but Chaos Control can just brick pretty hard. Anything else you want in there? Tempted to zing, but I feel that this duelist is about to play Decree. I feel Decree is inbound.
Yeah, that's fine. I usually don't play zing against Scapegoat.
Yeah, it's too high roll, especially going second. I can only imagine that you're not gonna get anybody zinged. All right, we got the guy. No, we got the fear. Maybe they'll duo us. And we opened the Fiend Mega Cyber twice. That's pretty sick.
And if this Fiend Mega Cyber was a Ryokoki, see, like Ryokoki, when you dead draw it, like it's never gonna special summon, you know? With this, at least you have a chance that it can special summon itself.
That's pretty true. As our opponent is just sacking us. No big deal. They got Pot, they got Charity, and they're kicking Kaiku to Ghost Destroyer. Okay.
Which is...
they're on Bird
probably good, because if they duo you, that Kaiku could just attack over the fear, which would suck. But okay, this is good.
So they're summoned Sangan Gang, and they're going to set. That's a 100% TT. I can feel it in my jammies, dude. Oh, I can just feel it.
I would save Breaker. I like to save Breaker because the first turn they always put a chainable.
Yeah.
Right?
Or TT in this case. That's for sure Torrential Tribute. I can feel it. Who do you want to get blown up? Who's the least valuable guy?
Turtle.
Turtle? You want Turtle gone?
Yeah.
Okay. We're attacking this
thing. It'd be good if the zombie goes to grave. You can use Book of Life, and you want Fear in your hand just in case they get duo.
Okay, I'm summoning and attacking. We're gonna get TT'd. No TT. All right, it worked. Turtle. attack. Get your pesky Sinister Serpent, dude. I don't care. I don't care. That's my new theory, is just attack the shit out of these Sangin theory, dude. Don't let them, just don't play this whole finesse game with these Sangins, man. Just get them out of there. Just get them out of there. Get out of my life. I'm not sure how many sets this duelist is playing or what they got. We might need to think about the I don't know about the Noma situation. Maybe what he's doing here. Is it summon metamorphosis? So maybe set was the play.
No.
Oof. No, we got it.
This is fine.
And they're going to go ahead and Thousand Eyes Restrict, get a quality suck in on the Pyramid Turtle. Neat. I hate Thousand Eyes Restrict. I'm kidding. I love Thousand Eyes Restrict.
If they summon another monster next turn, on their next turn, then we could do this. Mega Cyber, Tribute for Zaborg, destroy the Thousand Eyes.
Ooh, that's a good play. Pod is a good card. Okay. We're cooking. Let's see if we can get something good. Pod agree. Go. Declare. Thumbs up. Let's see what we get here. 1 and 2. Doubles a Borg and duo. Okay.
I never drew 2 Zaborg the whole tournament.
Oh, you gotta understand. This is me. This is me. This is me.
Yeah.
This is me. This is JD factor. You gotta up it by 9. But we do have duo though, so I can't complain. We're playing Heavy Trinity on our opponent, so I can never complain about that. As we're gonna go ahead and roll, and we're gonna hit a 3. Is going to be this. Another Kaiku. Yeah, see, Noblemen.
You could also wall the Thousand Eyes with a face down Fear.
Okay, that might be the play. I'm pretty sure they're gonna. Oh, they kicked Serpent. They kicked the Tribe, so that's kind of scary. I'm pretty sure they're gonna knock this thing, but we can try it though, just to maybe encourage them to put another guy down. I think it might be worth setting it. And if we get duoed, our hands are like dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll set this thing and then we will end turn. Okay, I like this. I'm feeling good about it. I'm still feeling good about it. Tsukiyomi is painful, and maybe like you said, if they just attack into it, get walled. Yeah, Tsukiyomi sucks. I knew this was coming. That hurts. But the guy's got 0 now, and I can live with 0. I can live with 0.
Yeah.
But now Tsukiyomi is going to pretty much walk down our life here soon with that 1100. All right, so we got Book of Life is a great play, great draw. We have Snatch. We have this. Oh, Snatch is great. Snatch is looking good. Let's see. And Fiend can come out at 12. Can wall the Sook. What do you think here? A scary spot. It's a tough spot.
Yeah. What's in his grave?
The duelist has the Sacred Phoenix is in there.
Yeah.
2 Kaiku, Sangin, and Tribe.
Yeah. I guess Snatch Steal Tribute for Mega Cyber.
Oh, this feels so bad, but it's so good. We're gonna try.
Or we could just wait.
Oh no, it's okay.
No,
we
want to do damage, you know.
Yeah. We can do damage with this. We can do
that.
This is fine.
Scapegoat.
This is 100% scapegoat, but it's worth it. And we're gonna go into another meta, and we're gonna be in the pain train. But we're gonna try it though. Let's get in there. 22. Come on. Yeah, they took it. Okay. It could be another discard trap as well. We got this breaker, and we're got Nobleman, so maybe we could just keep the momentum up. Maybe they got Sook Knock. Maybe they have Bricked Chaos, and they just can't get it live. Thunder Dragon is scary. Hopefully they just set whatever, and I can get this break knock situation going. Serpent meta again.
Bruh.
Come on, dude. Give me a break. This is bad. No, this is bad. Noodle, this is bad. We are in a pickle. We are in a hurt locker. This is not good.
Yeah, and we can't use Stein anymore either.
Yeah, that hurts. We got a lot of dead cards now. This deck might be
token Thanksgiving isn't gonna help unless we bait out the tokens with Breaker.
No chance. Oh,
Bruh.
you drew it too. You jinxed us.
I knew it.
You jinxed us. Is it ever a world where I'm gonna give him something to think about, dude. I'm gonna make it. Is it ever Summon Breaker pop the Fiend or pop the set? That's just so bad. I can't do it.
You can't do it?
Yeah.
It's Scapegoat.
You think it's Scapegoat? There's no world that's Scapegoat. I'm gonna give him something to think about. I'm gonna give him something to think about. I'm gonna give the duelist something to think about. Maybe they think it's some battle traps, and maybe they'll just chill. Maybe they won't go all in.
If we draw Stein next turn, and we can't use it because we didn't do the play.
There's no chance that's Scapegoat. And if it was, I don't think, because they probably would just play it and then meta a token or something. I think
probably.
I don't know what it is. Hopefully they got something to think about. Maybe they'll chill a little bit. This matchup seems impossible to win. I don't know how the hell you're beating went in too. Damn, bluff didn't work. Oh, we're taking 24. This match seems
20
very hard. Or 22, 22,
22.
22, my bad. We're talking Ryukokis. We're talking Ryukokis. Now, what can we get? Book of Life is still pretty good. Heavy Storm now just played into the damn. Oh, my God. Noodle, I'm so bad. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. I could have just did nothing.
See, now we have to do the.
We have
Oh
to
my
do it.
God.
I'm
we can't
so.
do the breaker.
I kind of want to just scoop, honestly. I feel so bad because if I just kept these in my hand, this heavy was going to go crazy.
The token Thanksgiving was gonna go crazy.
The token Thanksgiving was going to go nuts.
If that was just in the hand right now.
I should have just set the 1, dude. Oh, Noodle,
I
we
guess.
lost.
I guess we have to heavy, right? Is
We
that the
got
only
to.
thing we can do?
And we lost. I think we lost anyway because, let's see. Let me just do it. I feel so bad. Play as freaking scapegoats. I'm scooping, dude. Noodle.
I guess they probably won't because they need Suk.
Okay, so I had card D, and it was Regeki Break. Okay, so I'm losing all my stuff. And he still got Suk. Maybe he can go Suk. Hit us for 11. Let's see. Dang, I feel so bad, dude. But still, it wouldn't have mattered much. We'd have lost some units. But the Suk is crazy, and he comes in for 11. Premature Burial, and we're out of here.
I was also thinking about playing in the side Possessed Dark Soul.
That's a good one. That's a
which
classic.
actually would have been useful there. Right? We would have stole the Thousand Eyes.
That would have been nice. That would have been so clutch, dude. I still think we're losing. I really do. I don't think there's a card we can get. Assure Priest is not it. So I think I'll set it though. I'll just stand by main and I'll set this thing and just hope. Just hope. Enter the hope phase. They'll just suck and Suk.
So you can just admit defeat.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. We're done. Okay. New plan. We're playing. I'm a GG2. GG2. All right. New plan.
Take out a token, put in a Saku.
We're putting the Saku in. We're putting the token out. What about going back to third shoot, going first? How great were those knocks there? I don't know how many flips they're playing. It seemed like they're not on too many flips. I do want to leave it just in case because I know they've got some. But man, oh man, that knock was just sitting there rotting.
I would still leave it. Keep it in.
What can we cut for this third shoot going first?
Token, I guess.
You want token out? Token might be the way. Token might be the. Okay, we'll cut it. I don't think we're gonna need it. I think we're gonna open some good cards. We had some good cards that time. I really can't complain.
Unless you want to play it instead of Azura.
Nah, Ashura's got that pressure, dude. Ashura's got that pressure. I think we're good. We're good. They're gonna brick. They got a Phoenix in their deck. I'm a huge fan of Phoenix. Oh, look at his hand, dude. And Phoenix, we drew this thing 3 games in a row. Like Phoenix Cyber is just loving the vibration. Are you shoot before a duo game?
So I was until the last time I did it a couple days ago, and I got severely punished.
So we're gonna go duo before shoot game. Let's do it.
And then we'll have to use both shoot at the same time, right?
Okay, so let's go.
So maybe
duo or shoot, and then we'll shoot once, and then we can shoot again and vibe. So I say shoot, TT.
Shoot duo next turn. You mean?
Yeah, I mean shoot, shoot, and then set to TT as well, and then duo the next turn.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I got so punished last time I did this, but
it's gonna work. I can feel it. It's gonna work. It's going to work, Noodle. It's gonna work. They got too many Kaiku in their deck. All right.
Let's play super risky. Don't use it yet.
Let's
wait for them to use heavy. Let's wait. They're gonna use heavy.
You're crazy. Now you're really asking to get punished.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
Heavy storm.
Oh no, Noodle, baby. Noodle, we got. Am I TT gang?
Yeah, and then you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can chain everything. Well, we'll just do one at a time with the dust shoot, though.
All right.
Well,
do
you have to use both?
He's got tribe gang,
Well,
so it's TT mirror scapegoat. We're sending back
both.
We're sending back. What you gonna do? Yeah, send them back both. Okay. Just send them back both. And we got TT, Mirror, and Scapegoats. Noodle, this is not looking great. Unless if they set all that stuff, man, there's no way they're setting all that into Heavy Storm. There's no way they're going to
Sorry, what was it again? Say it.
It's TT, Mirror, and Scapegoats. They could set all 3, in theory. Please don't hit it. No more. That's the goats. And then we got great duo. Never punished. Oh, look at his hand, dude. We're getting great trend too. And we got this call going down. All right, so I'm gonna hit him with the duo, straight sacking my opponent. I'm so sorry. And that's a theory that people are saying like, oh, it doesn't matter what you play. If you got duos in your deck and you got shoots in your deck, you can play whatever you want. And that's kind of true, but it is what it is. And we're just sacking the hell out of our opponent, it looks like. But it is what it is. We still could very well lose. All they need is a meta, and they could just invalidate our entire existence. I'm playing this charity because I want to get the pressure going, and I want to get this Mega Cyber going. 1, 2, 3. We got dead shoot, so we're kicking it, right?
So yeah, with the Cyberstein, if we summoned Last Warrior, they would chain to Stein.
They would have to chain to Stein's effect. I would almost say let's discard the Stein and call it back and then Pyramid Turtle, and then we can call it back and then Fiend Mega Cyber when they play the goats. Thoughts? I was thinking, and then
what we would Stein into like Gatling Dragon next turn.
Gatling or anyone, whoever, or
Sure.
whatever. What do you
Sure,
think? What do you think? If you're thinking, you want to go last warrior, you want to go last warrior. We could do that too. I'm down. I'm last warrior gang. But I'm thinking if we can
let's do your play. Let's just do your play.
Let's do it.
Because they're probably gonna set a monster. We want a Gatling this set monster.
Let's do it. And we know this is goats 100%. So we'll attack, and then they may just play the goats now. Oh, they'll take the 12. Okay. And then we can main 2. We'll set the call. Their breaker is gone, and we'll just chill. And then we can call back. Once I really want them to play the scapegoats before we go all in on them. Or we just sit here and just keep hammering. Oh, even better, dude. Is that just game? Do we just win or what? How's that work? Because we got this sure priest.
So we could summon Master of Oz. So it'd be 4,200. 61 is 54. And then plus 700 is 61.
I think it's still kind of worth. What do you think? Or nah, we get snatched and we just lose. I say we just keep the pressure going and just push it.
Yeah, just summon.
Let's go in with Turtle.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll go in direct with 17. And then I'll just end here, and then we can pop it back to hand. And then they're going to end phase. Okay, cool. So the plan is all coming together. It's all a part of the plan. Let's see what they got. Maybe they go meta or some kind of creature swap shenanigans. And I feel confident that our Gatling Dragon can kind of get us out. This Kaiku is ridiculous. I might have to call this Stein because I really want this Stein to be a part of the equation. So we'll wait for him to attack. And they just attack.
Yeah, see, they always do that.
Oh, they just didn't attack. So
I honestly won a couple games just because they thought that I would have Ryukoki, so they didn't attack.
All right, so we just kind of win here if we just let me think about this for a second because they have 2 more monsters than us, so I can special summon this thing, which I want to do just for the vibes.
And then we'll have enough monsters, right? Or slots.
Yeah, we got
Stein.
We got this. Yeah. Stein comes back, and then we special summon this. Because we need this. We need a Shura. Normal summon. Boom. And then we need Stein. Boom. Yep. Man, I almost blew that, dude. I almost jacked that all the way up. And then we got 5,000, dude, coming in. All right. So 5,000. And we're bringing out the Chungus, dude, right? Big old boy. Where is he at? Where's the big Chungalingus at, dude?
Top left.
There he is. Boom. And that's just...
I have it in order of...
All right. So then we'll just go BP. We'll go... Attack all the tokens. Dude, Karibo is just crazy. No chance they got Karibo. Noodle, there's no chance they got Karibo. And then we'll go into this thing. And then we will attack with this thing. No, Noodle, they got Karibo, Noodle. No chance they got Karibo.
No.
GG's, Lady Command Knight. GG's.
See, somehow it ends up winning, you know? Even though it doesn't seem possible.
GG's. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing Lady Command Knight. That was really cool opponent. And thank you for subscribing to the channel too. And we're rocking the vibes. Of course. Just for you. Keep rocking. Keep playing. And you're now a part of the content. So thank you. Thank you as well. That's really cool. I like when people do that. So the concept word, have a good day.
And good on them for having patience too.
Yeah, I really appreciate that because a lot of times when you guys see me out here recording and you see me on the ladder, you'll see that I'm actually playing with someone, we're having these conversations. So thank you for being patient and not being so rude. That does happen sometimes. So you guys did get to see a proof of concept, of this deck. We got in. We had to take out Lady Command Knight, and we kind of sacked a little bit, Noodle. I'm not gonna lie, the shoots and the duos and all that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. The concept. Okay, we're talking concepts.
I mean, if you sack every game, is it even sacking? That's just what the deck does.
That's
That's how the deck works. It's like, does every Edison deck sack? No. It's like we have a lot of monsters that special summon,
I love it.
It's just,
I love it, Noodle. I love it, Noodle.
and we got to summon the Mega Cyber.
We got to summon the
If that was a real Koki, we would not have special summoned it. It would have just sat in our hand doing nothing.
But I really just wanted to do like a quick introduction to this deck and just showcase what it can do. Maybe we get Noodle combined, we can do a little bit more, but make sure you guys get into the comment section and talk about this deck, talk about some theories behind it, and maybe you can build upon this. And also, you're going to go into more detail about this deck on your own Go Format Dueling channel. You can commit to making more videos. People can come over there and check them out. So let them know where they can find you, Mr. Big Noodle.
My YouTube channel, my second YouTube channel, Mr. Big Noodle. I'll be making a more in-depth deck profile video on my channel. I'm also going to be making some videos in the next day or two, doing deck profiles of some previous tournaments that I've won that I haven't made any videos on yet.
Hell yeah, man. The more the merrier. So make sure you guys get over there and check out Mr. Big Noodle. All right. Noodle, this was great, man. I had a blast out here doing this. This was so much fun. Thank you for doing this, and thank you for playing cool decks, and thank you for playing rogue strategies and just keeping this game fresh and vibrant, because a lot of people love this format. A lot of people love this game, but sometimes it does get a little stagnant when you're playing the same cards over and over again. So continue to do that. Continue to hunt for the spice, and I'll be watching from the wings as a fan of the Noodle, as always.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm excited to see other people playing some more rogue decks.
I love to see it. Well, duelists, that's all I have. As always, I'm JDZ. I play Ghosts. Until the next time, shout out to all the real ones. Salute to the OGs. Peace.